Uh, hey, y'all. I am back again with another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I recorded. I think I recorded a video like 8 months ago, and then I was like, I'm back, and I was gonna start doing this and that and the third, and then I just like really just like went away again. But how have y'all been? I hope y'all have been amazing. I just miss getting on here talking to y'all and just yapping to the little audience that I do have that I do appreciate. I miss coming on here yapping, but um if y'all comment down below about how y'all been doing and everything the case may be. I guess this is gonna be another life update video about what I've been doing, what's been going on, and why I've been kind of like wishy-washy in and out with social media. Honestly, grieving still. I can't lie about that. Still grieving the loss of my dad or whatever the case may be. December of this year make 4 years. I'm still grieving, so that and dealing with I've been doing a lot of exploring myself and things that I like, things that I don't like, and I've been doing a lot of observing as well. Figuring out what's for me, what's not for me, who's for me and who's not for me. I literally cut off a whole lot of people. A lot of people I really don't talk to anymore. I post what content that I do make and I just go about my business. I really don't hold conversations with people as much as I used to. Just protecting my energy, protecting my aura. I'm just to the point where, I'm okay with being, I have friends, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm still a loner, I'm still solo, and I'm okay with that, I just I don't want to link myself back to being in like friend groups or cliques and stuff. Like, it's just so weird. It's just weird, it's draining, and I'm just sick of it all, right? If you've been following me for a while, I did make a video at one point in time talking about how like I was in this friend group back in 2020 that was on some BS. I know y'all know all my whole debacle about weird people doing stuff and things like that, but I'm to a point in my life where I value my peace more than anything, and I am peaceful. I find peace in not being around a whole lot of people, not having a whole lot of people around me and things like that. I'm more peaceful, I'm more happy. I have fun by myself. I can have fun by myself. I don't need a whole group or anything like that. So I do work full time. I think I did share about how I got back into the workforce again. That was completely my choice. I know I was gonna go venture out, do stuff with my art and things like that. But me getting back into the workforce, I've been at my current job right now. September 19th of this year made 2 years I've been at that job. So everything is going good with that. I do plan on going back to school in the new year. I'm not telling anybody what I'm going back for. But I do plan on going back to school in the new year. Also too, I was thinking, like, I was in this place where, and I'm still in this place where I'm thinking about whether or not if social media is really that important. So that's why I would make content, or I would pop in and pop back out, because social media is not a real place. It can be a good tool to meet people, network, and things like that. But social media is not a real place. You can't believe everything you see. You can't believe the hype. You can't trust everybody that you meet on social media either. Learn that the hard way. But I'm still in this place to where I'm like, is it really worth it? And I still have dreams, goals, aspirations, things that I want to do. I have not completely given up on my art or whatever the case may be. I have started back posting stuff just a little bit. I haven't completely forgotten about that or given up on it. But I'm just taking like another brief direction personally that I feel like would be more practical in a sense, because I feel like in the past I lacked a lot of practicality and was too much in the spiritual aspect of things, when you need to really have a nice balance of both. you know, and astrology has helped me out a lot with, I mean, I always talk about my placements and whatever the case may be, and astrology can be a tool to use to help you to understand yourself better. And I always talk about my placements and things like that, but never really thought of apply them to myself for real, like the way I work best, you know. I work best by doing things step by step, in pieces, breaking it down, taking my time versus just rushing and posting stuff and all this and that and the third. I really done a lot of self-evaluation. I've really done a lot of self-evaluation about things that I have done in the past. I know some people will be quick to say, don't stay in the past, because you know the past helps you to keep you from repeating the same mistakes. You can still look at the past, acknowledge the past, learn from the past, and not let it affect what's going on with you in the future. I mean, just as simple as that. I mean, think about history. A lot of things in history, we read about things from the past, and we can see how it aligns with the future, or how we cannot, you know, how we can make sure we don't repeat the same mistakes again. So because you look at the past or you examine the past doesn't mean that you're stuck in the past. Now, you can do that so much to the point where you do get stuck in the past and you start reminiscing and you start doing all this and that and the third, and that can hold you back. But your past can also help you help you acknowledge the way you've grown. And I do feel like I've grown these past 4 years. I feel like I've grown a lot. Still a lot more to do, still a lot more still a lot more things I have to get done. You know, I really one of my goals. Okay, so y'all, pause. I'm finna talk about something that happened to me this year. Okay, so y'all know Dreamville, right? The thing that J. Cole be having in Raleigh, like the festival thing, right? So y'all know I really don't be going to stuff like that. And you know, Chris Brown went on tour this past summer or whatever. So he didn't have no dates in North Carolina, but he had one in Virginia. And I was like, you know, I have a lot of family up there and stuff, like let me just do that. But I talked about it with my mom, and my mom was like, I don't mean to be in your business or anything like that, but I think it would be smarter if you like just go to someone in Raleigh because it's closer to home or whatever the case may be. So that's what I did. I bought the tickets or whatever. Asked my sister if she wanted to go with me because I bought 2 tickets. Asked my sister if she wanted to go with me. Like, only thing that she would have to pay for was like her own food, because I paid for the ticket, I was gonna pay for the hotel and all that. So they said that Chris Brown was gonna perform at Dreamville. Then on April 1st, April Fools, they tell us that he's not performing, he's not gonna be there, and that they replace him with 50 Cent. I was trying to sell those tickets all week because I didn't even want to go no more. It seemed like everything that I've done revolving around this trip went wrong to the point I didn't even go. But y'all, like, that was like the biggest L I probably took this year, was doing that, because I had said that one of my goals for this year was meeting Chris Brown, but that didn't work out. My mom was like, and a couple of my other friends was like, maybe just ain't your time to see him yet. I didn't want to hear that, of course, but I mean, they had the point. Everything happens for a reason. But I just wanted to talk about that because that shit really still pissed me off. And it pisses me off every time I think about it, because I paid $729.01 for those tickets. And I think because where I got the tickets from, ouch, y'all, I don't know, something bit me right there. I think because where I got those tickets from, the taxes on the tickets were higher or something like that. I don't know, something in regards to that. But that really pissed me off, because I'm like, I spent all this money on the tickets. I paid for the parking. Oh, not only that, y'all, so my sister told me she would let me know she won't be able to make it. She tells me on April 3rd that she can't go because she has to work. Come to find out, she lied. She did not have to work at all. She just didn't want to go. I would have been okay with her telling me that she didn't want to go and I could just find somebody else, or one of my other cousins or something. Because my other cousin wanted to go, but she couldn't go because she didn't have a babysitter, watch the kids, whatever. But I would have been okay with her just saying, hey, I ain't want to go. I don't feel like going. I just rather stay home. And what's so crazy about it is how I knew she was lying, because the same day that the concert was going to happen, she texted me the same day asking me if I want to go out to a hookah lounge. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how that worked. I'm happy, by the way, happy October. Y'all know spooky season is my season. Always remember, spooky season is Willa season. Every October, every Halloween, even when I'm like not feeling my best, just spooky season alone just makes me feel really better. I love Halloween. I love horror movies. I love horror films. One of my dreams is to be a horror film actress. So if you follow me on Instagram, y'all know I put it in my bio, future scream queen, because that's really one of my goals in life, is to be like a scream queen. Like, y'all know how Jamie Lee Curtis is known for Halloween and whatever the case may, like the movie Halloween and whatnot. Like, I want to be a part of like a horror franchise and be known for that franchise. Like, when people see me, they think about that franchise. Of course, they think about all my other works too, but they, you know, you can't think of Halloween without thinking about Jamie Lee Curtis, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of, you know, not kind of, I do. I want that. I want, you know, and the only way I figured, like, the only way, y'all, I'm sorry for the background noise. It's my mom and my sister, so I'm sorry about that. But I said that the only way that probably would happen for me is if I write my own horror movie, which I have been in the process of doing it and things like that. And I thought about, like, posting about it and, like, because this month would have been the perfect month to do it, but I'm still getting some things in order in regards to it. But what I will say is that I do feel like I am so sorry about the background noise. But God, that's one thing I hate about when I record. When I record, the background noises. Yeah, and then I work full time now. So I used to record on days where nobody was home or everybody was asleep. But I work full time, and sometimes I work nights. Excuse me. When I get home, excuse me. And when I get home, I be tired. I don't be trying to record nothing or think about none of this stuff. I be ready to get in bed. So, okay. But, yeah. So I really love horror films. I love everything about horror. I've always been that way, though. I feel like people look at me and perceive a certain thing because I don't dress alternative all the time, because I like different kind of stuff. I feel like I don't want to box myself in and dress alternative all the time. I've always been this way since I was a kid, honestly. And I got my love for horror from my older sister, which, you know, she told me all about, like, Vincent Price, Wes Craven, the old, like, Dracula films and stuff. Like, she taught me about all of that stuff. I used to watch all that stuff with her when I was younger. And, you know, it really inspired me. And when I was in high school, I actually written a horror play. I think it was called, like, The Evil Inside or Evil Inside or something like that. And it's still on YouTube somewhere, if y'all find it. But it's still on YouTube somewhere. I wrote that. And at the time, because at the time of me writing that was kind of out of my comfort zone at the time, because even though I was a horror lover and I love horror films, I had never written anything dealing with horror. I never have. So that was out of my comfort zone. That play did make a lot of, well, it made one particular person upset, which was my old principal, which when the theater club came around next year, they weren't allowed to do anything like that. But that was because she was, like, super religious and whatnot, and she was like a minister or something. Yeah, but I feel like she was one of my biggest haters anyway. But that's another topic for another day. And if she comes across this video, I said what I said and I meant what I said. And if I see you in person, I would say it again. I really feel like she was one of my biggest haters. And then I ended up finding out that me and her were actually related. But I never told her that I found out that we were related. Because I didn't want to claim that. I didn't want... Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting comfortable. Y'all can tell I'm getting back comfortable now. I'm getting off topic. But anyway, like I was saying, the play that I wrote when I was in high school is somewhere up here. Yeah, but anyway, so I've always been a writer. I always loved writing. Writing was actually something that I got into first before I even got into like art and drawing. Like, I mean, I always drew like mosaic. Like, look, my mom used to always call it mosaic looking pictures because I would do these like squares and all this stuff that looked like colorful and stuff. And my mom would always call it my mosaic art. My mom would call it that since I was a kid. She would call it that, you know. I didn't get into art or the love for art until I took an art class in 10th grade, I think. And I was like, I like this. This seems free. Like, I just like the whole art world. Like, and I just took an initiative to go out and just research stuff for myself. And then I went to college for art. I don't think I've ever told y'all the whole synopsis about it. So I went to college for art. I was a fine arts major. I did not finish. I was 3 classes away from finishing. I did not finish. 3 classes away from getting my associates in fine arts because at the time I wanted to be an art teacher, but I actually ended up teaching as an intern while I was in college at a school. And through that experience, it let me know that it's not the children, but I don't like the school system. I love children. I love working with children. I don't want any kids of my own, but love children, love working with children. I do feel like I have a gift with working with kids. But I just don't want to do it in the school system way. I already have a plan about how I can still work with children without being in the school system. I just don't want to talk about it on here because I still have weirdos that watch me. I still have weirdos that pray on my downfall and everything like that within itself. So I am a little bit secretive about what goes on in my personal life. Sometimes I wish I can get on here and just be as open, as expressive as I used to be in the past, but I was just way too open. But I don't mind sharing out with y'all some of the stuff that it never fails. Every time I get to recording it, that's when everybody know. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I wish I could, tell y'all certain stuff and things that's been going on. Y'all want to know something weird though? Something weird that happened. So I deleted off my TikTok, but there was a person that I was talking to around the end of 2023 coming into 2024, and then I ended up blocking this person because they were like showing signs of like not really saying that they're interested in me, but like their actions are backwards. Their actions are not showing it. I had made plans with them. They ditched me on the plans. Like, they didn't want to be seen out with me. But long story short, they was still signs of like maybe it was in like somebody else was getting their time or whatever the case may be, which was fine. So I ended up blocking the person. So how about yesterday, y'all? So where I work, the person walked in yesterday and I hadn't seen them since around probably the beginning of the year when I blocked them. And it kind of was awkward. And when I saw them, I was like, ooh, like, I didn't feel no like feelings or anything. They just like, oh, is you. But then when I saw the person's mother, I was like, hey, because I love their mother. Like, their mother is really cool, really sweet. That lady has a heart of gold. Their mother has a heart of gold. I love that lady. But yeah, it just was really awkward. And they spoke, like, I had went to the front to go get like some money because my customer had paid for something. So I went to the front to go get some money or whatever the case may be. And when they walked past, they spoke or whatever the case. But I say whatever the case may be a lot, but but yeah, so it just was real, just weird, just was awkward. And I wonder if they even try to text me or whatever the case may be. Cause it's funny, cause I'm just like, your number's blocked. I don't know. I wonder if she found out how I, you know what, never mind, never mind. This video is now at 20 minutes. I've rambled for 20 minutes. I am going to come back up here and make more videos about certain topics that I do want to talk about. I know a lot of people that really been rocking with me for a while miss me coming up here talking about spiritual stuff and spiritual deities and things like that. And I do feel like that is still a part of me, as I feel like that's something that I can't pull myself away from, but I'm very selective about who I tell my stuff to, who I tell my dreams and stuff to. Like, I still have dreams, prophetic dreams about stuff, y'all, and it's gotten even stronger since I feel like the older I get, the stronger it gets. I still every now and then read tarot. I only read for myself. I don't do readings for other people no more. I don't see myself doing readings for people anymore. I feel like if I need to tell you something, I feel like Source, the creator, universe, whatever you want to call that energy, I feel like Source will guide me to give you the message without me even pulling anything, because I've done that for people before. So I'm still have prophetic dreams. I'm still able to communicate with people on the other side and things of that nature. So that's still a part of me, y'all. Even though I don't post about it as much, if you're in my close friends list on Instagram, y'all, I tell y'all stuff that I don't even tell people in my personal life. So they're the ones, the people in my close friends list on Instagram, the stuff that I post about in regards to like spiritual stuff, I don't never have to worry about it getting out or some he said she, you know, weird like petty stuff or whatever the case may be. And plus, even when I do dream about stuff about celebrities or see stuff about other celebrities, I don't want to post about it because I don't want to be known as that person that, and no disrespect to any other spiritualist, psychic, or anything that does things like that, because I do feel like some people are meant to do that regardless of how you feel. I have a kind of an unpopular opinion in regards to it. I do feel like certain people are meant to post these celebrity readings and stuff like that. Like the lady named Sloan Bella. I feel like that lady is meant to do that. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about her doing it. I feel like she's meant to do it. I feel like she's meant to do it because look at how many other people that try to do that same type of work with celebrities, but they don't nowhere get as much attention as she gets in regards to it. I do feel like she is guided to do that. I don't feel like she's doing it to be famous or want to be famous or anything like that. I seriously believe she is guided to do that. Now, you do have people up here that do post these celebrity readings and things like that, and they do it to get some kind of attention, whatever the case may be, and I see how it really don't work out for them. That lady was meant to do that. I have an unpopular opinion when it comes to her. She's meant to do it. I don't know. We can agree to disagree, but for me, I don't feel like that's something I need to be doing. I've always said this, that I want to be known for my talents and everything before all this the spiritual aspect of myself. I do feel like it's always going to be within me. I feel like anybody that has met me or meets me, they feel it, they see it, my energy, my aura, they know that that's gonna always be within me. But I just don't want that to be the forefront of my content anymore. I want y'all to see me outside of that. But I know y'all did enjoy it, and at one point in time I did enjoy it too. I am gonna cut this video short because I feel like I'm gonna keep running and keep talking, because I think 24 minutes is enough. But what I did want to say is, y'all, that I'm somewhat back. I'm trying to figure out the schedule. I am off today, tomorrow, and the next day. Maybe I might record again tomorrow with a topic or something more substantial or something. But what I would say is that if you made it to this far to this video, I love you. I love y'all so much, and until next video, peace.